For me, JCP is the smiles of the children.
When I started JCP, I didn't know that I would love it so much that I would want to be through so many classes.
Hebrew school is great. I really get to connect with the kids.
I had my bat mitzvah and I decided, I don't want to really lose all the Judaism that I've learned throughout all these years at Hebrew school. So I started looking for a Hebrew high school program. They created one here at JCP. That's where I really fell in love with JCP. That's where it became like my place.
I like to volunteer for the Purim Carnival. I really like Friday Night Lights.
I think the sandbox was my favorite.
Sandbox?
Yeah, we had a sandbox and a rainbow world.
I loved the sandbox.
It's really important to do those things because it takes away from the regular in-school environment and brings it to a more communal feeling.
Just yesterday, one of the students thought about a pattern in a different way than I had thought about it. I am constantly growing and changing because of this job and these children and the way they challenge me.
I love JCP! I like JCP!
Teaching in general is a great job, and teaching here specifically is an experience like no other that I've ever had.
My husband and I chose the preschool because we felt that at JCP they didn't just focus on the academic and intellectual piece of early childhood education, but they focused on developing the content of my daughter's character.
We were a young family, the children were young. We knew that we needed to start making decisions around what's our family Jewish experience going to look like. Having met people in this neighborhood who, it seemed to me, had already figured it out, I wanted to join that momentum. That was part of what led us to JCP in the first place.
It seems like almost every week there's something that we can bring the family to, so that we're all involved. On Saturday mornings there'll be Tat Shabbat or the PJ Havdalah services, and then of course there's the parenting workshops.
You walk into any space that JCP encompasses and it feels right. It's every Friday morning my son waking up and begging to see if there's a Friday Night Lights because that's what he wants to do for Shabbat. It's fun to be the five of us at home, but it's really fun to be with our extended family.
JCP is family.
Family.
JCP to me is family.
Because of the Jewish Community Project, New York doesn't seem so big.
Even though we live in this very large town, it does feel very personal, and I remember just walking down the street with my son Gideon, and he would say, "Can we just get home already?" Because I would be stopping like 10 times to talk to people along the way.
JCP really reaches into every aspect of our lives.
JCP provides a lot of opportunities to meet your neighbors, to get out of your apartment, connect with the people that live in your building, that live next door, live across the street.
It's really about the spirit in the community.
Each person that walks through this door feels that immediately.
The energy and the vibe that you feel when you walk in, no matter whether your activities for your kids or for yourself, you walk into a physical location where, there's something in common that you have with each other.
People come here for a reason, and so if you have this shared sort of sense of purpose and you have these shared values, it is easier and more natural and organic to make connections with people who are very like-minded. It lends itself, the institution and its sort of essence and spirit of it, lends itself to connectivity.
It's where I have found my closest friends. When I have a joyous occasion, I want to share it with the people here.
There's so many opportunities to feel connected to the community and to feel like the community is enhancing my Jewish experience, and I'm also enhancing the experience for all of the people here.
The connection I feel to this organization and these people and this neighborhood and this community is the reason that we're here.
To me, JCP is heart.
Joy.
Fun. A great school.
It's our home.
JCP is an ideal, and if you believe in an ideal, you have to nurture it and you have to support it, and ultimately you have to be responsible for it.
My life is richer because of the relationships I've made. I think my whole family is just better off for it.
I know that if I put my soul into this, there are multiples of people doing the same thing.
It's limitless, the opportunities to contribute and to be a part of something bigger. And that's something that everybody has the opportunity to do at JCP, and I think that's what makes it so special.
JCP is great.